Hello everyone, and welcome to another bullet journaling video. So this is the first bullet journaling video of the year, and since I filled up my old bullet journal, I have a new one. So it's very exciting. I'm showing you all what it looks like. It is a binder form instead of a book form like I had last year. It does have these fancy little pockets that I don't really know how to put in there, but maybe I'll figure out something. And it also has some sleeves on the back as well. So yeah, it's a binder, so all of the pages in there are 3-hole punched, and I can take them out to work on them, which is kind of cool. Makes it a little easier to like get in the small spaces. The reason that I went with a binder this year was because I wanted to be able to print out certain pages, and of course you can't print out pages of a bound book, so I figured a binder was the easiest way to do this. The reason why I wanted to print out pages is because there's a couple of pages that I do every single month that are just really time consuming and really tedious, and with school sometimes I just don't have the time to dedicate to doing all of those pages, and so I figured it would save me a lot of time if I could print out those specific pages and then only have to work on just decorating them and also doing the pages that I find more fun to do. So you'll see which ones I print out throughout this video, and I print out the exact same pages every single month for the entire year. So every bullet journaling video for this year will have the same printed pages. They'll just be decorated differently. So I am starting with the month at a glance calendar page. This was the first one of the pages that I printed out, and I just printed out a blank calendar and I fill in the numbers. So my theme for January was scarves, because it's cold, obviously. So for this page I just wanted to do a couple of different scarves with different patterns and designs. Unfortunately, I miscalculated when I started doing this snowflake right here. It turns out really scary looking, so just don't look at it. All the rest of the scarves I think turned out okay. I miscalculated when I made that snowflake. So I've gotten a couple of new pens lately. I think you've seen the white pen before, but I don't know if you've seen the silver pen. I got a silver one like you just saw. I also got a gold one, which I'm really a fan of. I just love the way they look. They're so beautiful. They're kind of hard to see on camera, but like in the journal itself, they're really gorgeous. And I just got all of my pens from Michael's. And now moving on to the second page in my bullet journal, which is my page tracker. This is the second one of the printed pages that I made. And let me tell you, making these printed pages was not easy. I spent a lot of time designing them on my computer, and then it was even as difficult to figure out how to print out pages that are not like the standard page size. But thankfully, with the help of Will, we figured it out. So yeah, this page is more for utility than it is for design. I just added a couple of little details to tie in the theme, nothing too crazy. I did change the way I set up the page, because before I set up the days on the top and the page number on the side, but I did it the other way around this time because it fit on the page better that way. So now on to my mood tracker. So this is one of the pages that I will be doing from scratch every year, mostly because I feel like you can do so many really fun things with mood trackers and also habit trackers, and especially like when you have specific themes going. So I didn't want to have like a set thing that I had to do every single month. I wanted to be able to be creative with this page. So the design that I went with for January to match the scarf theme is the entire mood tracker is one big scarf, and the sections are different patterns. And now the patterns are the moods. Usually the moods are different colors, but I picked out a palette of colors, and it doesn't matter what color it is, it matters what pattern it is, which I thought was kind of fun and a different way to do the mood tracker. So down here is the key for all of the different moods. And I actually made this into a little scarf as well to kind of just match everything. And I also made all of the patterns just in the purple color because it's my favorite of the colors that I picked out. the back of that is my habit tracker. Again, this is one of the pages every month that I wanted to be creative with, so I did not print out any specific thing for this page. So for this month, I couldn't quite figure out how to tie in the scarf theme like into the tracker itself. One of the biggest issues I have with this new bullet journal is the fact that the pages are so much smaller than my other one. I'm having to fit stuff onto a smaller page, and it is rather difficult. So for this page, I decided to just make the banner, like header of each habit I'm tracking as a scarf. The little boxes underneath is like a little calendar, and I didn't fill in the numbers. It kind of just corresponds with the normal calendar, and I figured it was fairly intuitive that I didn't need to fill in numbers. Trust me, I tried like every way I could think of to like fit a whole calendar's worth of numbers into like the scarf itself, to have like the scarf itself be the tracker, but I just could not fit 31 numbers on a scarf. It just wouldn't work. I tried to make like a pattern here between the blue and the purple, but the purple kind of just overwhelmed the blue, so I just said to heck with it, and it kind of looks like there's a pattern, but not really. Okay, and on to another one of my printed pages. This is my highlights page, and I'm sorry that I lost some footage there. I didn't realize my camera had shut off. But basically, this is one of the pages that I used to do every single month, and it took so long to make it. And so I thought this would just be much easier to print it out this way. Just color it in, essentially. The same thing goes for the next page, which is my time tracker. The very first time I did a time tracker, I did like write out all of the numbers as you see in this like grid form, and it took way too long, and also my hand cramped a lot. So after that, I just wrote like, you know, a column and a row, and just like, you know, did it almost like a graph. But it does look very satisfying to do it with the grid of numbers, and also makes it a lot easier to fill out. And I figured since I was already printing it, I might as well just do the whole grid. And here's my last page, which is one of the pages I will be designing myself every single month. It is my memories page. So at the end of the month, I print out pictures from the month and post them here. So I always make my designs on these pages very minimal because I want to have as much space as I need for pictures. So I just did little scarves at the top and bottom that just say January memories. Okay, so now the fun part of putting them all back into the journal. So this is a new fun thing to add at the end of every video. Also, I do have these fun little dividers for each month. I got them at Hobby Lobby just on clearance a long time ago, and they actually fit in this. I never had anything that they would fit in until now. Here is the final look at all my pages. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the new bullet journal that I'm using. It's definitely different than what I did last year, but we will see how it works, and if I don't like it, I can go back to normal ones the next year. I just thought I would try something new and different and see how it goes. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next bullet journaling video. Bye!
Just want